Welcome back to the Sloppy Seconds podcast. Oh, fuck! That was so fucking loud! Oh! God damn it!
Fuck. That's a ghost.
There's a floating... Is the Matrix glitching?
Welcome
God, there is so
to
much
the
confetti
dump.
everywhere, dude.
Welcome to the dump. Nick's gonna clean all of this up. Isn't that right, Nick?
I have the cap.
Holy shit, that was a lot.
That was $2.
There's a hole in the ceiling right now. Just for all of the audio people, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We're not going to have to do shit. You're the one that agreed to clean it up.
Yeah, no, you.
No, I know. I'm talking about the audio. It might. We might have to.
Dude, you know what's funny is this all was one piece, and I just spread it apart.
Yeah.
There was probably a lot more, but it stuck together.
Welcome to the Sloppy Seconds.
Welcome to the Sloppy Seconds podcast, guys. Wait, we didn't even bring the shots down.
I thought we weren't doing more shots.
I thought we were.
Wait,
That's how we open every podcast.
Oh, he said no.
Bring it. Oh, it's over there.
No, he asked if we were ready. I said no.
Oh, I thought you. I was gonna say, well, you were like, oh, you're gonna take another shot at the beginning of this podcast, and you said no.
No, he asked me if we were ready to take another one. I said no.
I brought mine down.
I just figured you were trying to be responsible.
Hey, Nick, you want to go grab mine?
God damn it, you
Damn.
fucking, you are a goblin.
You said as long as I clean it.
Bitch, I was just cleaning up my side.
I'm trying to get it off my laptop. Damn it.
So
There's so much confetti everywhere, audio listeners. By the way, if you didn't know, yeah, obviously he shot off a confetti cannon, and it
Yeah,
went
sorry.
everywhere.
sorry about your ears,
Yeah.
Sorry about my
We're going to have to
ass.
put some sort of, like, warning or something.
or just
No.
turn it down or something.
No, for the audio listeners, you got to put some sort of, like, hey, it's about to be,
Fuck
there's
the
about to be a
audio
loud
listeners.
explosion.
Fuck them.
So they don't blow their fucking eardrums out. If there are any audio
No.
listeners.
Fuck them.
Well, we're back after a long hiatus.
A very
not-
long hiatus.
Yeah, it's gonna be even longer because nobody's gonna edit this for probably like 10 years anyway.
Then give it to me.
Take it.
Well, fucking give me the fucking... I have a flash drive at home. I'll grab it. I live right down the street from you, so I'll come grab it
Any
sometime.
of these fuckers.
Nick, you can clean. Can you focus?
I am focused. It's just talking. I'm just doing some little work. So.
Are you serious?
You serious?
I didn't think I was going to do that.
Nick, you should buy more of those.
Yeah, you
cleaned
should.
all of them up.
Nick,
It's all fun and games.
Wait, you
You
should
should
go
have bought
buy
way more.
You
and
should
then
go.
cleaned
You should
every
go
one
buy
of them up.
more for the party tonight. By the way, we're Ryan's having a little get together tonight, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have a couple people over. We're doing a little podcast beforehand, you know, because we haven't done one in a very long
I
time.
should put shrapnel in there.
Put metal fragments in there next
Just
time.
right before I go like that, I put the Ryan's head.
Aim it at my chest.
Well, yeah.
I guess we're not taking a shot because.
I mean, we will. I am. I have my shot glass. You
Ryan,
guys
can you
just
grab my shot glass?
Don't worry, we can just cut out.
Ryan's
any,
awesome.
We can just cut out any.
I'm a
from
little.
this.
I'm a little. What? Don't just leave it there. Just leave it.
Honestly, just let
Let the
it sit there.
spiders take that one.
Yeah.
We'll have to take a picture of that and just like put it in the video, just like it's real.
Can you do that? Can you take a picture of this? We're gonna take a picture of this and put it in the video. And I don't know if. Wait, I'm gonna see if you can see it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look through your guys' eyes. Oh, dude, I slammed my nuts walking down the stairs. Ow.
We also forgot to change the lights, but whatever.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Now we look like we're being interrogated.
We are.
What are the numbers, Mason?
12.
12.
12.
What do the numbers mean? It's going. I recorded.
I was just looking how it looks.
Don't worry, I'll cut all this out and make a blooper reel.
Like a dummy reel.
A dummy reel. That's what we'll call it, a dummy reel. Would you stop cleaning up and clean up after?
I'm talking. I'm just,
All right, Nick, bring up a topic.
Okay.
We've got this thing. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. We need to do a shot, and then we'll bring up the topics. I think we brought it up in our last podcast, or the podcast. No, that was with Bella. Podcast before that was with Bella. I don't know. It's been a very long time.
Yeah, I was explaining that we just became lazy, and I became lazy, and we didn't do anything.
So yeah,
It's been
Nick's
like 3
lazy,
months.
Ryan's lazy, I'm lazy. There you go.
You're all lazier because I did the last two.
Did you?
Yes,
Oh, I didn't know that.
because he never
Well,
did.
nobody
them, so I
sends
just-
me the information, or nobody
Well,
tells me to come get it.
He never took it from me, so I finally just said enough's enough, and I did it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I suck.
Yeah,
Well, I would like to edit
you're the
an
worst,
episode or two.
I hate myself.
See how you guys like
Let's
it.
take our shot.
Pour me up, big boy.
Oh,
Pour Ryan up, big boy.
I gotta pass.
And don't spill it.
Please, for the love of God, do not spill it.
Kick you.
Nick, don't spill it.
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
Yes.
Kick you in the nuts.
Can you not fill mine
Now
up that
you
high?
guys fill your own.
We brought you.
If you have, here's the thing. If you have any, oh, I don't want to fill it up all of then you do it yourself. If you hand it to me, you get what you get. Tell me you like it. Give me the bottle.
I'm gonna watch you, and if you don't fill it up to the correct level,
Now everybody has to put a
dead.
piece of. Now everybody put a piece of confetti in there. As we take the shot.
That's sufficient. What did you expect Nick to do? Put it up to the fucking
Yes,
brim?
like his.
Mine's not up to the brim. Mine's pretty.
Looked like it. I
Well,
think you were holding it at an angle when I saw it.
Noah's seeing doubles right now.
I am. Dude, I'm a little fucked up. I chugged like 2 Trulies. I did a shot.
Rachel's
I
gonna be
also have
hitchhiking
only
home.
had a bowl of cereal today.
Rachel's gonna be hitchhiking home.
Yeah.
Well, what is
Think
the
I
shot
know.
to exactly?
Well, this episode, like it always is.
Oh, let's do the episode.
we
We're
didn't set up
drinking.
we didn't set up the graveyard.
Oh my God,
suck.
we are so far behind,
Okay,
dude.
we could edit. Just,
Edit the graveyard in,
I don't know how.
and then nobody's gonna do it.
I can. I could.
See, it's
try.
funny. There's several times that I've watched some of these, and I'll say edit that in, and nobody does. It's just silence. It's just silence.
You'll do it at random ass times, and
I
I'm
know.
like, when I'll just miss it because you'll have like 4 of them, like edit that in. I'll do it, and then there's always like 1 or 2 that you're like edit that in, and it's just silence.
Yeah,
I think that's better though. Edit that in, and it's nothing.
it's like those videos where they take the laugh track out. It's just silence. Edit that in.
All right, we're gonna clean,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get more fucked up than I am.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I stole Nick's hat.
Yeah, that's my hat. I think I wore it in one of the episodes.
I think so. I don't
The
know.
last episode. Then. Cheers. Yeah, this episode's very low budget. Not like our whole podcast isn't, but like
What are you talking about? We
We
added
got
$2
confetti.
to the budget because of your confetti can.
yeah, we had $2 and then we forgot the whole bottle. We forgot Dan Aykroyd's skull.
Oh my God,
Um,
he's over there. Should I get him?
Yeah, I mean, at least grab him, I guess. We're drinking Kraken.
A new addition to the graveyard.
It's no, I'm
Someday.
not added. No, that's my personal one. I'm taking that home. It's
I love how
limited
you.
edition.
I love how you'd rather take that home than the skull.
Well, you already added your fucking farts to it. I'm
that
not gonna
looks-
put it in my fucking.
Oh hey, wait, add a little bit of the Kraken.
Oh yeah.
That does look gross.
Yeah, I can't wait for when it gets filled and
For,
someone has to
it's always
chug it.
it's been half of it's been fermenting for like a year.
Here, wait.
I get it.
ASMR.
By the way, when did we start this podcast?
How's this?
It smells mostly like that wine.
The forbidden drink.
You smell that? It smells like confetti.
Salud.
You want to add a little bit of Trulies to that
Yeah,
too?
sure, man. Go ahead. You know,
Just add the rest of it.
So it doesn't smell putrid though.
it smells like the Walking Dead wine.
Well, that's not too bad. Well,
I mean, compared to everything else we put in there, I mean,
I just imagine by now it would have smelled like fucking farts, but.
And he spilled it
this
again.
bottle sucks, dude. Jesus.
Are you serious?
Look,
You fucking spilled it? Are you sure?
it's just sitting on top of his.
All right. Anyway, let's
sit on
continue.
top of
What
your
what are we talking about today?
You
What
fucking
is
colossal
what are we,
goddamn dummy?
Never
Damn it,
mind. I
where's
guess
the-
we're gonna talk about the colossal
You guys
goddamn
keep
dummy.
talking.
Mecca
What are we
dummy.
talking about today?
No, he's got the chat, don't he?
Yeah, he does. But I'll pull it up.
I would pull it up, but my phone's.
We have wait.
Oceans.
Wait.
So,
we,
like,
we also need
oceans.
you to be here.
So like oceans, bro. Like, what's up with that?
Stop talking.
I mean, bro, them bitches go deep.
All right, I gotta look at it. Wait. Okay. So what
Them
do we
bitches
what do we call this chat?
Deep.
Topic chat.
There it is. I see it.
Oh, the chub stubs.
No, that's our dick pic chat. By the way, if you guys didn't know, we have a dick pic chat.
If you guys
I'm pretty
wanna
sure
join.
we've already talked about this.
Yeah, if you want an exclusive invite, pay for our Patreon.
All right.
We don't have. Pay
Okay,
for our,
we got a couple. We got a couple. We got
pay
a
for
couple.
our Patreon we don't
Um,
have, and you can join the chat.
We talked about some of these, I think. So.
I think that's a good idea. Pay us, and we'll let you in the chub stubs chat.
You got me a beer.
No.
All right.
Well, why don't we talk? You know what? Just because there has been a recent.
Keep talking. Don't let me interrupt you.
For audio listeners, Ryan's trying to open up a fucking 12-pack of Budweiser.
Don't touch.
Ryan is trying to open up a 12-pack of Budweiser.
I don't even see where. Usually there's a part where it's like open here. There is none of that. All corners look the same, and none of them are very.
Oh, thank God, he got it open. Can you...
Here you go.
Thanks, man.
Anyway,
Put a timer.
because it's actually kind of recent. It happened like earlier this week or whatever. I think I'm not positive, but let's talk about the ocean and the ocean
And a fart noise
being
there.
on fire. I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah.
The ocean was on fire.
Yeah, it was.
Again?
What was it? Some oil?
No, remember that the oil rig
happened
it got
like a
like
million
lit on fire,
Yeah, yeah.
and it caused like this giant like whirlpool looking fire thing.
It's happened
And-
so many times I don't even know anymore.
Well, no, it just happened like last week or earlier this week or something like
I
that.
just think it's funny. It's like, guys, if you use electric cars and recycle, we could stop the Earth from fucking blowing up. And then companies are just like, oops, just spilled all this oil in the fucking
We're
ocean.
sorry.
We're so
sorry. That South Park episode.
We're so sorry.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
But no, like it's. I don't know. What do you guys think about the like ocean? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I know a lot of our friends are deeply afraid of the ocean. Me personally, I love it. I think it's very interesting.
Stupid.
I think it's really cool. I think all the creatures in there.
sucks.
Shut up! Shut up! I hate him.
No, I was thinking the same thing.
So, Nick, what's your opinion on the ocean? Are you afraid of it? Are you cool with it? Would you like to explore it if you had the chance?
Here's the thing. Ocean, what lurks in the ocean scares the shit out of me, but also
Those
when I'm on
fucking
vacation-
anglerfish.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking
bitches gross.
crazy. But it's like if I'm in the ocean, well, when we're on vacation, most of the time we don't have a pool, and I love swimming, but I hate the ocean. So
Enough
I kind of
alcohol makes you not care about what's in the ocean.
yeah, I mean that is true. So
Oh my God, did we ever do a podcast talking about our fucking vacation either?
Who knows?
no, 'cause
maybe.
I think we did our last podcast before we went on that.
Before
vacation.
we went on
I'm
vacation.
using this as a coaster.
Well, let's finish just ocean
Yeah,
talk.
there you
Yes,
go.
no, 100%.
Big brain move.
You're right.
So
Sorry, I just opened that with my teeth. I don't have nails because I have a problem with biting my nails, so I had to open it with my
Beaver
teeth.
looking at this.
Cheers, boys and girls
Gabish.
and others.
listen, I'm scared of the ocean. But I mean, I think we should
So,
keep investigating until we
you're-
find
you-
fucking.
You're scared of
Godzilla.
the ocean, meaning
Why
you're
would
scared of
Godzilla
what's
be
in the ocean.
He's in Tokyo.
Will you shut up?
Fucking idiot.
Will you shut up? I'm trying to ask Nick a question.
I'm struggling.
So, Nick, you said you're scared.
You know Tokyo has an ocean, right?
No,
Tokyo's surrounded by the ocean.
you think they're? You think they're just?
Tokyo's an island. It's part of Japan. Japan's like a giant island.
no,
He's in Tokyo, idiot.
no. Tokyo is like a couple miles from here. It's not that far. No ocean to be found. Carry on.
It's pretty easy to get to. On
Nice
I
job.
just blew all the confetti. Nick, you got some work.
You
to
got
do.
some cleaning to do,
Nick,
buddy.
Nick, you got your work cut out for you. That's
Anyway,
damn
Where's your
sure.
vacuum?
Anyway, listen.
I'm gonna give you this as a coaster before you fuck up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyway, so you said you're scared of the ocean, Nick. What?
Yes.
How are you scared of the ocean? You're scared of the creatures? Or are you scared of the ocean? Like what? The vastness of the ocean? Are you?
Here's what I'm saying. If I am attacked by something on land, it's. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an even playing field, but at least like we're
It's
both
more
on
fair.
land.
It's more fair.
If I get attacked by something in the ocean, my fat toes are hanging down. I'm like, ah, dude. I
They
I
look
could
like
swim.
little worms.
I could swim, but I'm no Michael
wriggling
Phelps.
around.
Like that's the thing. I've had experiences in the past that have solidified this. Like it's not even the ocean; it's just water.
Fish
Like
tickle your balls.
no, like I might have told you guys about like. You know, I went out in the middle of that lake, and then the boat sank, so I had to swim back.
no.
It's more of a pond,
I don't think
really,
you
right?
Well, it was like
Wait,
a
wait,
lake.
wait,
It was
wait,
as
wait.
big
No,
as a
no, no.
lake.
Tell the story. I want to listen.
So, well, I mean, I'd say it's a small lake, but basically, so I was hanging out with my cousin and her ex-boyfriend, and we were having a few beers. I was like 17, 18. No, like 17, 16. And my uncle had, like, they live out in, like, a nice area, and behind them they have a big, it's huge, it's a big fucking, like, lake. So, he was like, hey, man, it was a paddle boat he had, like, or like one of those one you got a pedal, you know.
Yeah.
So he goes, hey, man, let's go out. I'm like, okay. So it's like probably about 4 o'clock. Sun's still out. We out in the middle. I'm like, man, this is great. And I notice I'm starting to get kind of wet on my ass. And he goes, uh-oh. I'm like, what? And he's like, we're taking on water. I'm like, what the fuck? We're taking on water. And before this, he was telling me about all the fish life that were in there. He goes, yeah, there's like normal fish, but they also have snapping turtles in there too. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then he's
What if
like,
one of them bit your dick off?
oh, well, that's it. So we're sinking. He goes, yeah, we're going to have to swim back. I go, you told me there's snapping turtles in this bitch. He goes, well, he's like, I'll swim and bring this back. You just get yourself back. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So I'm like, okay. I jump in the water. I just start swimming. I mean, you
I'd
wouldn't
kill for a video of this.
So would I, right? Dude, that'd be fucking hilarious.
He's told me the story like 4 times, but every time I keep thinking, I'm like, I'd love to see him. I'd love to see Nick falling out of a boat and being like trying to fucking wrestle the shore.
Is the thing.
It's frantically while he's afraid of turtles.
You don't know how many times I pleaded, like, can you just pull me in the boat?
Wasn't that same night you said you like puke worse than ever before? Or something? I know that night you said you like felt your chest was like killing you or something.
Dude, they all blend together. But no,
I
actually,
remember
no.
that one night
night
you said you spent in the bathroom just like puking like
no,
you never
because
had
I remember
before.
it was winter when that happened.
Okay,
so
yeah.
these are different times.
Or
I
it
had
was
a
the
lot of
same
fun
person
times.
though, wasn't it? Or same house?
No,
or?
no. It wasn't the same. It was the same. I mean, it's the same house, but it wasn't the same person. It was her, whatever. So I'm swimming back, and you wouldn't be able to tell, but I was crying. Because I'm like,
He's all wet. You couldn't tell.
He's
already
just
wet.
soaking wet. It's like, oh, it's just the lake. It's just like the pot. It's just like the lake he was in. It's like, yeah, the lake.
no, literally, like I was so, because I was like a little drunk, but I was like tearing up because I'm like, oh my god, I hate fucking fish. I'm like snapping turtles. I've seen videos of like, fingers.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
What's up?
Do you like fish as in food?
I mean,
fish
depending.
sticks.
No, shut up.
Do you like fish sticks?
Do you like fish sticks, Red Lobster? Like, do you like
Red
shrimp?
Lobster
Do you like?
Oh, I love shrimp. Like I like
Red
shrimp.
Lobster bosses.
Okay, can we all just take a trip to Red Lobster?
Yes.
Can we record it?
Dude, let's go.
Can we record a Red Lobster episode? Anyway, I'm sorry.
I would
Continue
love
with
to
your
go to
story,
Red
man.
Lobster. Dude,
So-
those biscuits balls.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking nut.
You know
Those
they
biscuits,
they do be
boss.
busting.
Those biscuits bossing.
But
Bruh. Ooh.
so I was tearing up because I'm like, I hate fish. I don't want anything to touch me. Because, you know,
hit
we've
that?
all been in the ocean and you've been touched by fish and shit, right? Like, you know that feeling?
You know what?
Like, whatever, and fish hit you?
To talk about, I actually have never been hit by a fish. I've actually, you know what's really fucked up? I've never been fishing. I've
let's
never
go.
been. I would
Why
love
don't
to
we
go
take
fishing.
a fishing trip?
Nah,
Can
that's
we?
gonna be fun.
Instead of camping, can we go fishing?
Yes.
Sure, man.
Yes.
I would love to go fishing. I've never been fishing.
I've got shit to
I've
go.
always been promised. Never actually outcame to the thing. I have never been actually. I've touched a fish, but it's only at like aquariums. Like when we were on vacation, we went to that aquarium. I touched that stingray and like sea urchin and all that stuff. That was really cool.
God, I missed that vacation.
That was so cool. Anyway,
Like one of the
continue
best-
on
that was
with
one
your
of the
story.
best,
I've
like,
never
weeks
been
of my
touched
life,
by a
dude.
fish. I've only touched fish in like aquariums, but I've never been touched by a fish like in the ocean or scary
Before you
stuff.
go, we should do a fishing trip though. I'd be.
I
down.
that'd be
would.
fun.
Can we?
I got.
Can we like get a
camera?
camera and like record this
Yeah,
shit?
I got.
That would be fucking
I got
sweet.
equipment.
Would
and
you
shit,
guys
dude.
like to see that? You know what? Hey, there's a little comment section below. Let us know.
Like I said, the channel is more of a. Even if nobody watches it, I like to have it just so like one day we can. Even it's kind of the thing.
You
of
can
it's like,
show your son
I mean,
that-
it's kind of a thing of it's like if your phone ever dies, sometimes you're like, fuck, I lost all the pictures on it. It's kind of the thing of it's like I like to treat the channel that if somebody likes it and watches it, cool. If they don't, it's like it's a memory bank that's never gonna go away. That if I want to have those memories, I can again. It's like maybe us playing Warzone with Ben or something like.
Oh my
where, like
God.
good memories.
If you guys, hey,
It's all good
speaking of
memories.
which, if you guys have ever watched our Warzone videos, whether they're live or you've watched them after, comment below. And I know you. What's his name? Sandy Cheeks now? Sandy Cheeks, dog anomaly, whatever your name is.
I think he changed his name. but-
Sandy
Did he?
Cheeks.
I
I
No,
think it's
or he
Sandy
changed his
Cheeks.
profile pic or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. He changed something.
Hey, #1 fan right there. There you
All
go.
well, let me finish the story first.
Yes,
and then
please, continue.
Okay, so I was swimming back. I was very scared because I don't like touching fish. I've stepped on a fish before in the ocean, and I
Wait, you
fell.
have? Wait, did you kill
Okay,
it?
no. So all right, real quick.
Obliterated it.
I went to. I fucking dominated.
Turned
that
dust.
I dumpstered that fucking.
What the fuck?
He just turned to a blood cloud.
Is that why whenever I go to like Lake Erie, there's like dead fish?
Yeah, bro.
Because you just stepped on them.
No, so when I went to Florida for the first time, it was the first time I was in the ocean, and I was walking around, I'm like, this ain't so bad. And then I stepped down, I felt something wiggle out from under my foot. I was like, ah! And I fell over, and then I got out. So that's a quick story for that. So I didn't like that. I don't like fish. Fish are weird, whatever. So I'm swimming back, tears in my eyes, like, oh, fuck. And I'm tired as fuck swimming back to it, because, like, it was a long fucking swim. Like, I'm no Michael Phelps, but I could swim. But, like, Jesus, fuck. So.
Did you really have to say that? We know you're not Michael Phelps.
You got a little bit too much hair to be Michael
You're
Phelps.
probably like 1/20th the speed of Michael Phelps. Never mind. Go on. Sorry. I'm sorry. All right, just keep going.
So I'm going to head out. No, so I keep wanting to put my beer here, but the coaster's here. So
Move the
coaster.
Move the beer.
I'll get some real coasters. Actually, I got those Fallout coasters that I bought.
Actually, you know what I'd really like, Ryan? When are you moving out?
No, what I really like.
When the
Well, 'cause I would
house
like-
market doesn't suck anymore.
I would like to actually get like a full blown podcast room. And you said you would let us have a podcast room.
Depending how big my house is, if I end up like sad and my house is way shittier than I hope it'll be, then
Would you really buy a house if that's what it was?
if I have no other choice.
You said I could live with you, right?
You said we all can live together. It could be like the Sloppy Sickens house.
He'll shackle me in here just so I
Nick
can do
will
the
take
podcast.
the doghouse in the backyard.
Can I live next door to
Noah
you
can
so
take
I
the
can
garage.
hear you moan every time you jerk off?
Noah can take the garage.
I'll take the garage.
Nick will take a doghouse. Or he'll take
You know
the
what?
barn.
Oh, you know what?
Nick will
Okay.
take the barn.
I'm sorry, but I have a really big. It's not on the topics chat, but I actually have like something really interesting to talk about when you're done with your story, because we still need to get past that because we're stupid. But dude, like, I really want to talk about this topic.
Okay,
But
well,
continue.
All right, we will. So, yeah, I was scared, whatever. And I get like, how usually when there's water towards like the shore, it starts to like kind of come up, like the
shallow
land.
area,
Yeah,
yeah.
the shallow.
Yeah.
So I'll never forget this. So I was swimming up and I didn't notice, and then all of a sudden I just landed in seaweed. And I went, oh my God! Like screaming. And my fucking cousin's boyfriend was like still, like, he was already there. He was a good swimmer. He goes, what are you doing? I'm like, I want someone to touch me. And he was like, get up here. So I fucking, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, I swam a whole boat over here. Fucking get up. So I get up, I have to
So
climb
he's
over
the Michael Phelps.
Yeah, he's the Michael Phelps. Yeah. And so I climb over the fence. I sat there for about a half hour, just laying on the grass, like,
You're just happy to be on land.
and I got up. I was like, all right, let's do a shot. Like whatever. So that was that. And that solidified my fear of the ocean. Like, you'd think like, oh, you put somebody in that sort of situation, maybe they get that just worsened my fucking fear.
You know what's really funny is like you guys have you guys are like scared of you're scared of the ocean, are you? Our other friend is scared of the ocean.
I'm not a lot. I mean, I am a little bit. Just in the terms of like, yeah, it's like you never know what's in it usually, but like I'm more scared of like if you're like way deep in it, and it's like you know that kind of thing of it's like the hopelessness of like you ever
stranded in the blue, you're just
like you
sitting
ever see
there.
like the story of like the SS Indiana or whatever. You ever hear about that?
No.
In World War II, the SS Indiana got shot down by the Japanese kamikazes or whatever. So it's a whole story. Look it up. It's fucked up. The ship sank and all of their life rafts and stuff, they were floating out in the middle of nowhere for days and days and days. Starving, like no water, and there were sharks everywhere. So like literally it's
there's
this
water.
it's
That's
like
somewhere. Yeah, that would be a little.
yeah, no, literally,
horrifying.
it would be
There's
like
water
it's-
surrounding
Yeah,
you,
it's
those
people
fucking
going in.
dummies.
It's literally a story of people going insane because they're on these rafts after their boat sunk in the middle of nowhere, and like some people, they'd if they didn't have a raft, they were watching their fellow like army people get pulled
Eaten
under
up, by sharks and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
and some
shit.
of them. That's what I mean. That was kind of fucked up. Some of the stories were that some of them were going so insane from like the isolation and the lack of water that they were saying shit like, oh, if you swim deep enough, the water's no longer salty and it's fresh to drink. So they would swim deep enough to try to drink this water, and they'd never come back up. They would just never
my
come
God,
back.
that's horrible.
Yeah, so they'd be like, oh, if you tell their friends, be like, oh, if you swim deep enough, the water's fresh, it's drinkable, and they swim down to get some water, and they never come back up again.
Oh my god, that's
So,
fucking
like,
horrible.
A lot. It's
Nicholas!
Like, there's not.
Sorry,
there's
my
not
brother
a.
texted me.
There's not a ton of survivors of that, but like that story is just fun. Yeah, look up the SS Indiana story. It's fucked up. Like they're literally. I think they spent like a week or two out there just
God
stranded.
damn, that's fucking horrifying.
So people were either getting eaten by sharks or like roasting in the sun, just like slowly
right.
dying or going insane. It's a fucked up story.
See, well, the thing
It's
is,
really
like,
fucked up.
the ocean's never scared me. Like, I know our one friend is like deathly afraid of like sharks and like the ocean. Me personally, I love going on like TikTok and like the internet and all that and seeing all the shit. Like, honestly, there's this when VR first came out on PlayStation and I got it, and there was like a tour of
That
like
demo disc?
the
Yeah,
demo
yeah.
disc or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, where
but there
you
was like a
fucking-
tour of Titanic. It's like $10, and I'm like so
that.
tempted to buy it.
Yeah.
So
I thought you meant
tempted.
that demo disc.
No,
that
that
you went in that
shark
shark
attack
cage.
one?
No, yeah. I
Oh,
don't
that
care
scared
about
the
that.
fuck
That
out of
never.
me.
Again, see, that's
That
not
was
so-
cool,
See,
though.
like me personally, I would love to go into a shark cage and like go down underwater and have like a fucking.
I'd do it.
I would love to do all that
I
shit.
I mean, if,
Still would,
I would
yeah,
love to
if,
do it.
If I have the security of a shark cage and an oxygen tank, I'd do it. Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I want to know.
I would just never-
I
I
want
don't
to know
know
what
if
the
I'd
fucking.
free
I want
dive.
to know what the metal is because if it's like aluminum, that shit's gonna get fucking
Yeah,
ripped
I
apart like
just don't-
nothing.
I just
You
don't
know,
think
like,
I'd free
There's
dive,
certain
though.
metals out there that's like, okay, that's. I might as well be protected by like a metal paper
Well,
or
you know, here's the-
paper mache. You know.
Sharks, you know, I mean, I'm scared of fucking sharks. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
but
who
for-
isn't?
I think they're fucking cool.
I mean,
No, they're cool.
No,
but-
like when we went to the aquarium on vacation,
Actually, it's-
they had like a megalodon jaw
Yeah.
with all its teeth, and it was like I could walk right through it. You know how cool it would be to see a megalodon fucking just. Whoosh,
No,
just go
actually,
over
I
water,
was,
like not even like a whale type thing, where it would be like just kind of like comes up to the surface and then just goes right back down. You know how fucking cool. When I was on vacation with my dad, my mother, my godmother, and her husband, and all that. We went on vacation. My dad and me went on I don't think it's parasailing. The boat fucking
Yeah,
drove. We were
yeah,
in the
it's,
fucking
yeah.
parachute
Yeah,
up
that's
in the air.
parasailing, I think.
And I think it's parasailing,
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. I thought parasailing for the life of me was like the surfboard with the little.
I think that counts. I think it's the
I don't
same
know.
thing.
Anyway, we went
Parasurfing,
on. We
maybe? I don't
were
know.
up in a parachute.
Or
We were
paraski-
strapped
yeah.
in, and we were like up above the water. We looked down. We saw sharks. Just sharks.
Mm.
Just all. I thought it was cool. My dad thought it was really cool and horrifying. I thought it was cool. I'm like, dude, that would be so cool to be with all the sharks. I understand the danger in it. I understand sharks are horrible.
oh, that one guy from Jackass just got bit the fuck up. You hear
Yeah,
about that?
yeah,
Yeah,
No,
fucking-
but like I thought.
Yeah. So I mean,
What, for
it was
Jackass 4?
Yeah. So one of the new guys they have, his name is Poopies.
What a great name.
He his
over.
whole thing was, well, I mean, real quick, you know, so we can get back to it, but basically he like tried to surf, like he was doing like a surfing or whatever the fuck, but the boat was pulling him, and I guess he was going too slow to try to jump over the shark pit that was there essentially in the ocean, and it didn't pull him far enough, and he fell in, and a shark just fucked up his hand, like tore tendons.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, no, he has a whole video on it, and dude, the dude's like crying, explaining it, like he's sitting there tearing up. He's like, I thought I was gonna fucking die.
Remember?
He's like, as
Okay,
soon
do
as
you
that
remember a
blood-
YouTuber called Lance, like 210?
210, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember?
That
Did
fucking
you ever
guy.
see the video of him cutting his fucking pinky tendon?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so he got like a bunch of like, cause he got like mail and stuff, and he got a bunch of like swords, like cheap, like, you know, you go to the like antique store, not antique store, but like that really weird store in the mall.
Yeah.
And they have like a bunch of knives and swords and
Yeah,
like, you know, a bunch of weird different like dagger kind of killing things. And he got like 2 swords, and he was doing like ninja fruit. So like people were like throwing fruit or whatever at him, and he like he had 2 in it. He had 1 in each hand, and he went to go slice, and he like hit his fucking pinky. And that was the last video I watched, was when he got like it was okay. I guess he healed very well. Like he was actually very good. But like I remember I watched the video of him cutting his tendon on his pinky, and he was like on the ground, and like he like passed out, and like he came back to and whatever. It was fucked up. I was like, dude, this rich kid fucking fucked himself up doing a YouTube video. And like, oh shit, like I liked him. He was like one of my favorite YouTubers. Him and like I think it's like boyfriend versus girlfriend, but they're no longer together or whatever. But like, And it was so funny because he cut his tendon and he was like sitting there like for like the next like 3 or 4 videos, like he just posted videos of like his hand wrapped up and he couldn't move his pinky, but like he would go to training and he'd be like, and he'd move it slightly and she'd be like, oh wow, you're actually moving it, like that's good, that's like a good sign, you know. And it was really cool, but like at the same time it was like the last video I watched because I'm like, I don't want to watch any more of that shit. I'm good. I don't want to watch any of that. Like if I was gonna go on YouTube to watch that shit, I'd go to watch that stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Whereas, but anyway, but like, dude, just thinking about that shit, like getting your tendons cut, like, what would you do if you got your fucking arm like cut off or bit off or whatever? Like it's in my opinion, like
I would do.
I envy. I like salute. Wait. I salute the people that have like a missing leg or a missing arm because like. No.
Shot?
I'd much
Fuck
rather
that.
have a missing leg than an arm.
Shots
No.
for people with no arms?
No. I'll drink.
Noah hates amputees.
No, I actually, dude. You know what?
Noah hates the disabled.
Listen, I fully respect them, man. I don't know how. Me personally, I don't know how you live because if I was ever to be an amputee, I wouldn't be here much longer. But you know what? The people that survive and actually adapt to that. Full on respect to you. That's awesome. I think that's really fucking cool. Like, have you ever seen the videos? Have you ever seen the videos of the guys with like one arm do like a bench or do like a deadlift?
That makes me feel jacked.
Yeah, but have you ever seen those videos? Like the guy doesn't have an arm. I just watched one where he did like a 225 deadlift. Holy shit! Like that's fucking impressive. Me personally, I wouldn't. I personally would not have the will when I got my arm cut off or anything. Now, if I was born with it, obviously I wouldn't know any difference.
Okay.
You know, you just
I'd
adapt
much rather lose a leg.
I would much rather lose a leg as well.
Because at least it's like, okay, I can use a crutch or something or get a prosthetic leg. If I have no arms, I can't play video games.
Well, I jerk off with my feet, so...
Shut up!
Shut up! Nick, we all know you're not flexible enough to put your feet up to your dick.
Yeah, I can't play video games.
Let me surprise you.
And I know that sounds stupid, but all I do is play video games. So
That's really all I do. Honestly, my pastime is comic books and video games.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I can't do that, I'm going to get so depressed that I do want to die, probably. Because it's like, what the fuck else am I going to do? It's just going to be like...
Honestly, you know what?
Watching TV
If I became like... If I became
like, what the fuck else am I going to do?
If I became...
There's nothing else.
Armless, if I didn't have an arm or if I didn't have a leg, I would sit there and study like robotics and shit and become like Iron Man.
Well, you know, I was, you know, speaking of like...
Doc Cock.
Yeah, Doc Cock.
Feature...
That's... What?
Oh, there's
Fucking bug in here.
bug in here.
Is there?
Yeah, tell him to fuck off.
I'm a little too
Hey,
fucked up to
fuck
realize
off.
that. Wait, Nick.
What? Huh?
Can you and Ryan keep this podcast alive? I gotta
of
pee.
course.
I gotta pee.
Of course.
Tell him to fuck off.
So, speaking of like amputee shit, go.
No, it's
He's
gonna
pee.
piss all over my area.
So you know how like video games they have the fucking like you could use the handicap controller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blow into the tube or whatever.
I feel like that's gotta be not as easy as
I feel like it would be too much. Like, you ever play Just Dance?
No.
So Just Dance, they want you to actually. I mean, you could cheese it for sure, but
I just feel like
they want you to dance.
Got all these fingers. How do you replace that? Like, one button. Well, you got 5 fingers, so one button goes to your mouth.
Oh, there's a fucking
or
guy.
one button goes to your foot or something. But it's like you have 5 fingers versus like one mouth and maybe like a couple, like 2 feet.
Well, there's a guy. Who's
If you can even use your feet, so that's what I mean.
Sure, no, you can. There's
Actually,
a dude who
little
uses
side
feet.
thing before you say that. I was gonna say, you know what else is cool? I saw about that Steam Deck that they announced is they did you see that they almost made it like that like those fancy controllers? It's not only has it got those 2 triggers, it's got those back buttons too.
Oh, dude,
it's got 4 of them on the back too that you could program to anything. I thought that was kind of cool. I just wanted to talk about it because it's like it's almost like that Pro controller. It's like you got the 2 triggers and then you got 2.
Oh, I saw you.
But yeah, whatever. Carry on.
I saw you saw my brother's normie ass video game take today.
I had to school him.
The Nintendo Switch is the superior console.
It's not.
And Ryan was like, the Steam Deck's coming out.
Yeah, did you see the Steam Deck?
Yeah, dude, that looks so fucking cool.
does, yeah.
You know what? The only reason I think it looks cool is because you're able to play. It's a Nintendo
Anything,
Switch
really.
that you're able to play PC on.
Well,
Yeah, you can play fucking anything, really.
Pretty much.
That's what I was saying.
Emulators. No, emulators.
Yeah,
because
no,
you're
that's
allowed to put you'd be able to. It's literally a portable
Just a
computer, and not like a phone where it's like, oh, you can look up. Yeah, whatever. I'm talking about an actual portable computer that you're able to program anything on.
Well, they even flat out said it runs on Linux, but you could change it to Windows if you want.
Here's the thing.
So like that's like
You can literally put Windows 10 on there.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
put
no,
anything you want on
that's
it,
good. Here, the only thing with that is like, at least for me, I have no use or virtually no use of a portable console. I put a Nintendo Switch. I played it at home. I like there was
that's why I like
It's good for those times you're away from home.
Well, like
I'm
vacation.
not away from home a lot.
See,
Yeah, I
here's
know,
the
but
thing.
the
It's
times
like,
you
no.
are,
Here's the thing.
it's nice.
Like vacation. Tyler literally was telling me how he fucking you guys went to Tennessee. And he saw Jill playing Skyrim on her Switch, and he felt Skyrim withdrawal. He loves Skyrim. And, like, he was having that withdrawal, like, damn, like, she's playing it, I'm not, you know? So, like, the portability is cool. Are you going to use it every day? No. But, like, okay, let's say I'm going to a family event, and, by the way, I don't really
have
talk to my family. You go out to your family event, and you're just sitting there in the corner doing nothing. They're like, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna play fucking Skyrim. I'm gonna play Rust. I'm gonna play fucking, all this shit. And they're talking about being able to pause a game on the deck, the Steam Deck, and be able to resume it on your computer.
Here's what I'm saying.
It even comes with a dock too, and
Yeah.
the dock is like you can hook the dock up. Just like a monitor and plug a keyboard and mouse into it, so you can pretty much use it like a desktop.
So it's like, shit, I don't want to
I
spend $1,000 on my PC. Why don't I spend like $600 something on this Switch?
Yeah, I watched a video about it.
love-
Somebody had literally like a computer desktop with a monitor set up and a keyboard and mouse. So he's playing games with a keyboard and mouse, like a normal PC, and he just picked it up and left. I'm like, that's actually pretty cool.
you
Like,
guys
you
know,
can sit down with the keyboard and mouse, and then you can pick up and use the controller.
Do you guys actually know
Pretty
the
fucking
specs
seamless.
of it, like how good it is?
There,
They said it
720
could run
screen,
pretty
which
much
isn't
anything.
bad for
Well,
a
I'm talking
portable.
like how well can it run? Like,
Well, there's
they,
different versions. There's going to be 3 different versions.
It's all the same hardware. It's just space is the only.
Well, it's
difference.
going to be like, I guess one's like an SSD or something, and the other one's a hard drive.
They're
and the other
all
one-
SSDs, but each tier has a better, faster one.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like, obviously, if I was going to buy one, I'd buy the best one.
But the
if you're gonna spend that money,
but that's what I'm saying. All the specs are the exact same. The only difference is the storage. So like one's a small SSD that kind of sucks, and the second one's a better SSD that's bigger, and the one's the best SSD that is even bigger.
I mean,
But you can also put
an
like
SD card,
little
like
card.
like
You
a
can
Switch,
put
the same one that Switch takes.
Well, I'm saying like in terms of like specs of like graphics and shit.
No, it's all you can't.
Like,
upgrade.
I think
Well,
it's
no, I'm saying,
720.
like-
I think 720 screen
Well, they
resolution's
said
on there.
it can take or it can use or they could play pretty much. They were showcasing Fallen Order with it, and it looked
Really?
it looked really good. Yeah, it goes up
Wow.
to
Holy
the
shit.
screen is supports up to 60 FPS, so they can.
Yeah,
No, I was watching a video of somebody playing Fallen Order, and it looked like smooth. Like it wasn't like chuggy looking or anything. It looked good.
I mean, I'm not a big
and
stickler
that, I mean, that's
on
a.
like.
I'm just saying
graphics.
Yeah,
that's a pretty
graphics,
good looking
but-
game though. Like it's a pretty like.
But like, here's the
beautiful,
thing:
like,
if your game
I mean,
looks like shit, and it's supposed to look cool, that throws me out of it. Now, if your game is like, hey man, like it's an 8-bit game, or it's like a 4, whatever game. That's cool. I'm cool with it. Like, it doesn't have to be crystal clear. I can't. If I don't see their pores on their face,
Yeah.
I'm out of the game.
Well, I'm just saying
That's
in terms
you know,
of what it can run. I'm saying like Fallen Order is a pretty beautiful game, and it ran that and it looked really
I
good.
think the highest resolution the screen goes on the deck is 720.
No, it's
Wait.
like 800 by like 1200 or something. It's
look,
one of those weird
I
resolutions.
think like because I feel like up to
I
a
watched the
certain
whole thing
point,
about it.
I think up to a certain point, as of right now, it don't fucking matter. Like up to a certain point, like obviously, like yeah, you'll tell a difference between like 240 and 480p and whatever. But like if it's like it runs at basically 1080 or like basically it looks. Like I don't know. Like there's a certain point where you just stop.
It's
noticing.
a combination of things that all go into one. Like
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
I've played
But
a lot.
also for a portable fucking console.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't,
like,
I don't
you
really
know,
give a
I'm not
fuck. It's
gonna
portable.
I'm used to Game Boy shit where
Yeah.
everything looks like 8-bit
Yeah, I remember
fucking.
playing the
It's a
Game Boy, I'd
it's a
have
better
light.
screen than the Switch has. So that's
Yeah.
and the Switch don't look bad either.
Which
I mean, that's,
See, dude, the one thing about the Switch, man, I fucking hate the controls.
Oh, I know.
I hate the controls on the Switch. The whole
It's
fucking
uncomfortable.
holding seems clunky.
It's uncomfortable
And then when
to
you
hold,
take the
though.
switches, when you take the sides off, it's just not comfortable to use. And then when you have like that little controller, like let's say you put
That's
it in a
not comfortable
controller, and you're
either.
putting it on an actual like. You're putting it on the dock, you're putting it on the TV. It's not comfortable. It's just a block. You're holding a block. I don't get how people play on
Well,
the
that's
Switch.
why I bought that.
have a Switch.
The adapter thing.
Yeah, you
that
can
I
you
gave
can
you,
literally
that I
put
sold
it,
you.
but still, like when I have that adapter you gave me because you gave it to me when you sold
Yeah,
yours.
because I wanted to use a real controller because I'm like, this
I
fucking
have
sucks.
the PlayStation controller. I have a PlayStation 4 controller adapter that Ryan gave me. It's still, I don't like the controls because it's not computer where you can, okay, F is equipped, E
Yeah,
is,
you
know,
can
blah.
change
You can,
everything, yeah.
that's, I seriously think console needs to put that in. Like, that is one of the biggest things
lot of
consoles
games
need
do.
to do. And
It's-
a lot of
yeah.
games do.
Well,
but I
nowadays
think
they do.
consoles
A lot
need
of
to put
console,
them in.
I know, like
Well,
Call of Duty.
even
what
with-
they'll
Actually,
do.
no.
Even with
Actually,
fucking-
PS5 does let you do that.
Yeah, even with fucking what's it called? But the Nintendo Switch, A and B are reversed. So where the B button would be on an Xbox or a PlayStation controller, the circle button or the B button, that's the select button, and the back button is where the A or the X would be, which would usually be the select button. That shit throws me off so bad. I'll be playing Minecraft on the Switch, and I'll start throwing stuff out of my inventory.
Well,
when I
that's
wanna
what I'm
select
saying. That's what's nice is the PS5. Even if the game doesn't support it, it lets you remap your shit now.
That's
completely.
Ryan,
So that
Ryan,
is
are you
nice.
gonna buy the Steam Deck?
I think I will at some point. I'm not
I
gonna
don't think
pre-order.
I'm gonna buy it right away.
No,
but I'll buy
I'm not
it.
gonna pre-order it, but I think I'll buy it someday.
Yeah, I think
'cause
I'll buy
that's-
it someday.
Because
I think it needs to work out. Because I feel like when it comes out, it's not going to be perfect.
Well, so how like
I've
I
just
didn't look
I've
too
just been
much into
thinking
it.
about buying a like. I was considering buying a Switch Lite because
I have one.
And not
It's, you
because
know.
like I didn't really. I'm not big on the Switch because it doesn't. I mean, they port a lot of games I do like, but they don't port enough of them.
Yeah.
So I was considering buying one if I ever saw one really cheap. Like maybe if I saw one used at GameStop for like $100 or $150, I might do that because that's not too expensive.
Nintendo-
But yeah, I know
Nintendo
that
is a
never goes
fucking-
down. That's why I never did. But I'm just saying, by some chance of God, it was ever cheap. I probably would have been like, yeah, fuck
Breath
it.
of the
But,
Wild.
however, if it's something where I can literally play any game, almost any game ever fucking made, practically on PC, and it looks better, and it's portable, yeah, I
So
will.
I'm telling you
I
guys,
would
you need to start playing
definitely.
PC more.
Yeah.
I would definitely put money into it.
because we've
Seriously,
been,
I'm just saying,
like,
like,
dude,
well, I'm
dude,
saying
dude,
on the
seriously,
Switch,
this
you're
game- wait.
relying on them to port it to.
Right.
With
Well,
this
this
thing,
one
you can
game-
literally play fucking anything.
This game I have
anything at all.
You
you
send
want.
into your Steam account and it literally goes, okay, these are all the games you can play. These are all the games you can't.
right.
You know. So, but dude, seriously, like I understand like VR. I upgraded my PC to be able to play the highest VR there is. So I'm good on VR. Like I'm good. I can play any VR game. I would love if we all started playing like fucking that Sky or Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be funny. There's that Survivium or whatever game I was talking about. They have a multiplayer where you can literally just go and scavenge and all this crap. They have so many VR games that I'd love to play with multiple. Plus VR chat with you two idiots. Oh my god,
I
it would
want
be
to
so
play
much
VR
fun.
chat so
Dude,
bad.
So much fun. It's free. It's free.
I played a couple times because you could play it like just desktop mode, and I had my character as a Roblox character with Hank Hill's head, and I'd go into people's fucking games, and I sat next to this person. I see this girl go, "What the fuck?" Like I was just like looking at her. I'm like, "Hi, how you?" I turn my mic. I'm like,
Hello.
"Hello," and she was like, "Get out of here." I'm like, "I'm sorry," and I left. I'm like, "I don't want to play this anymore."
No, dude,
I
it's
used to
so
play-
because you know what's awesome about those is they have different like you can go into servers that have games in them. So there's like this puzzle game that me and my two buddies played, and it was a giant puzzle game. So we had to walk through each level and play the puzzle, and then when we were done, he put our name on up on a board.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was really cool. Like I was like, oh, that's badass. And we also met two other people that I talked to on only VR chat. That we met them through that game.
Well, I was talking to Ryan because we've been playing Payday on like PlayStation again, and like I regret not starting Payday on PC because
Just 'cause
I would absolutely because that's where I have all my shit. I started Payday on PC, whereas you guys started on PlayStation. I have all my shit on PC. I'm literally good to do anything on that game,
Right.
whereas you guys are only good on
Well, I'll start
PlayStation.
again.
I'm like
now,
level
because-
like 70 on.
Well, you're like
PC.
I'm level infinite.
Oh,
I'm almost infinite 2.
No, I on PS4 or PS5. I'm infinite, or I'm
infamous.
or infamous 2, like level like 60.
Yeah, I'm still just
On-
level
I'm
7.
level 2, like infinite 60,
Yeah,
something
on
like that. around
PC,
two.
I'm just flat like 70 or something like that.
Dude, like I would
have
absolutely.
it.
So I'm
Yeah.
I'm not like
Dude, that's because
Broke on
our
PC,
buddy Tyler loves to play that game. He'll play with us,
Oh, I
and
love
he's
stealth.
like infamous like 6.
Dude, I love doing stealth. It's so
See,
funny.
I like doing loud.
Dude,
I like
personally-
both.
Stealth,
I like doing a little
stealth
bit
to
of
me
both.
is boring because like, oh yeah, and it's one of those things where we got to the point where we play is where if we fuck up once, we restart the whole map. So it's like. It's really boring to me. Whereas loud, I can just start fucking annihilating.
That's the way you
people.
gotta.
I
you
have
gotta
the
do it that way, though.
full blown fucking armor, minigun, switch to a fucking little side. Oh my god, it's
I mean,
so
you
cool.
gotta do it that way though, because if you fuck up, you're wearing a suit and you got a shitty pistol. Or
yeah,
something,
well, like we'll be playing on death.
you can't
settings.
really just be like,
the
oh, we
highest.
fucked up, let's roll with it, because you're wearing no armor and like a shitty fucking gun or something.
Well, it's funny.
You kind
'cause
of have to restart.
There's some
if you
because
fuck
like
up.
I've gotten like pretty decent at like stealthing, like some maps, and there's some maps where I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna stay back so I don't fuck it up. I'm like, okay.
No, it's the
It's literally, dude.
it's the maps that he loves and he's like really good at, and I'm not very well
like
versed in. And
Shadow
I'll
Raid.
be,
You ever play Shadow Raid?
Yes.
yeah,
So,
I'll just be like, you
I
know
was
what?
cr-
I'm just gonna let him do this one.
No,
I'll just sit in
right,
the
tell
car.
us- so we were playing, and I was like, I go, you know,
How long? By the way, before you continue, how long you want to?
45
This is about
45 to an hour.
okay.
we got a
well,
little
no,
bit
we're past 45. We're like
we're at 48.
we're almost at 50. Yeah.
Yeah. We're
Wow,
almost at
guys,
49.
we've been talking for. Seriously, it feels like we've been talking for like 20 minutes.
So another
It's so light out.
By the way, yeah, that's something else. Holy shit, guys!
It's 6
This
o'clock,
is the first
man. Of course
episode
it's
we've
not.
made, when the sun is still out. The sun is still out.
bug.
Dude, honestly,
What are you talking about?
Bug just flew by.
Bug. No, well, I'll make it quick. Me and Ryan were playing the one Shadow Raid where you gotta go into like a fucking warehouse and steal shit. And Ryan's like, I'm like, I was bitching because Ryan fucked up something. He goes, I'm staying in the car. So I was going around grabbing shit, and like I had a bunch of fucking loot because we're doing death set, so it's like you had to get like 12 bags.
Right.
And I go, Ryan, can you, like, I don't know if it was the same map or, like, the same match, but I'm like, Ryan, come down here and grab this. You're like, okay, and you fell down the ladder and broke your legs. I'm like, God fucking damn it. And he's down, I couldn't get to him.
See,
and
I'm
down.
the type of guy-
You know
no,
what?
no.
No, you know what happened? I think it was like you got down because you fell.
No, this is before, so, like,
Oh, I was
what
gonna say
happened.
the one
No.
a couple days ago. I remember he was down. He's like, Ryan, come get me.
Yeah.
And I was like coming to get him, and I was on the roof, and I tried to jump to the other roof, and I missed the jump, and I fell down and broke my legs too. I'm like,
Well,
See,
I-
no, like those games where I'm the type of guy who literally they just throw the loot out the window. I grab it, put it on a zip line, or put it on this thing. I'm that guy. I'm the little
you-
middleman.
yeah.
I don't do stealth. I love the loud
I love
shit.
the stealth.
Plus,
I like-
wait, what
I like
character?
certain
Wait,
stealth ones.
What character do you play?
I play as Scarface.
What player do you play?
the fucking robot.
Jacket.
You're all
Jacket.
gay. Well, that's what Aiden plays.
I,
Jacket.
I love Jacket.
Yeah. See, you're all gay.
Una camera.
Una camera.
Camera.
Yeah, no, I'll
There's a
sit there-
guard.
I'll sit
There's a
there-
guard.
Yeah, I'll sit there like the whole fucking time, just over the mic. I'll be like, un guardia.
No, I love
See,
Scarface.
no, camera.
Fuck all of you guys. I play John Wick, bro.
I used to play John Wick.
I love
I
John
just make
Wick.
fun of his character all the time because he'll just be fucking Scarface, and it'll be a silent. We'll be doing a silent heist, and you'll just hear fucking Scarface shout. He'll just be like, "Got a body bag over here!"
Scarface
He'll
like
just shout
always
it.
screams.
Yeah, he's
It
always
is so
screaming.
funny.
See, I really
Got
love
a body bag case over here.
It was really funny because we
Yeah,
we
and
would
then you
play,
got that gun that's not silenced.
we
at
would
all.
play my buddy Aiden would play Jacket. My other buddy would my other two buddies would play like the original four characters,
Yeah, that
and then
was-
I would play John Wick. So it would be funny because you would just hear like camera, and, you know, all this one, and then you just hear that, and then you just hear camera.
No, see, I used to play as
Guardia.
John Wick, but like the fact that it isn't Keanu Reeves and it sounds so fucking goofy.
I
It's
don't
some-
care. It looks like him.
It's just
That's
some
all that
not
matters.
one.
It's some guy.
I
That's
love
like,
to play with. Wait,
camera.
I love to play with the mask I have is a tiara. So
Mine
it's
is
just
a-
John Wick's face with a tiara
Dude,
on it.
mine is a
chef hat.
beanie that's like this.
Yeah, I have that too.
It's
just
so
go like-
fucking, it's so fucking funny. He'll be in a car and his hat will be sticking out. I have a golden chef hat, so I'm sneaking around like fucking.
No, it's really funny
Una
because
camera.
it's really funny because like you'll see him like put the mask on
Yeah.
and then he'll just be a little tiara.
No,
Camera.
when I do stuff, so I use like this pistol, shotgun pistol, and I put silencers on it with buckshot.
All my friends are mad at me because I only use the bows. I use the crossbow as the handgun, and then I use the actual bow as the fucking.
Yeah,
so,
I'd be
like-
pissed at you for using the bow too. That shit's slow as fuck.
Yeah.
not for silent missions.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you get caught, you're gonna be like,
No, it's like really fast actually.
So like I
which
use
one?
I use
the one I use
pistol.
ain't fast.
I
use
have
the-
I have like an Indian bow.
Oh,
Like
you
a-
use
I have like
like
the English longbow.
you use
or
the
something.
you use like the heavy fucking.
Yeah, I have the English
See,
longbow.
I use like the shotgun pistol with buckshot and a silencer.
Yeah, it is not silent.
It is
It's loud.
not-
All you hear is boom.
Yeah, dude,
Every
it's
time.
loud as fuck, but it makes people fly. So what I'll do is if they're in a position I don't want them in, I'll jump, crouch behind them, and shoot them wherever I want them to go.
It literally sounds like there's no silencer on it. So every time he shoots, it sounds like somebody's literally just shooting an unsilenced shotgun. It's like bang, bang every time. And then his character will be shouting like body bags on it. His
just
character's
doing-
loud. as fuck.
You're the worst silent.
Yeah,
No,
exactly. Every
it's
time
so funny.
he'll just shoot all these shots, nobody hears it, and it'll be like
No,
body bags
And,
over
like,
it. It's-
I had to
it's
like
fucking
restart.
funny.
I kind of like had to like restart my character kind of. So I had like different weapons. I had another shotgun, and I went to go shoot somebody who's like bang, and I got caught. And I go, oh, this doesn't have a silencer on. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice it didn't have a silencer.
No, like it's really I like Payday. Payday is really fun, especially the fact that they keep updating it. It's not a dead game. Like there's still updates
Well,
coming
they
out
were
today.
supposed to stop. They literally had like the end of it, like with the White House update. But then the company has been going under and actually got bought out by another company.
Yeah, and they just kept going.
Yeah, they were like,
But you know
here's the
what?
Silk Road
If you're not gonna
update.
if you're not gonna make a third game, fuck
they
yeah,
are.
man.
No,
Keep
they
your
are.
shit
They are.
going. Well, I know.
They are making
I
one.
heard, but
They-
like,
they have
but
concept
for
art, at
for
least.
a while they weren't gonna make
Yeah.
a third game, and they just kept updating that game.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, dude, I am okay with buying every single DLC as long as you update the game. I'm cool with that.
You ever see the
And-
H3 pack?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Well,
It's shitty.
dude, the fucking
Well, that's where the beanies come from. Or that's
Well,
where like your
wait,
your
so, like,
fucking thing comes from.
the best part is like you don't have to have everyone in the
bad
game
he's
does
not
not
funny
have to have the
anymore.
DLC. Only the leader of the party
Yeah,
has to
that's
have.
so good.
That's the best part.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's the best
because it's
part.
only really me and Ryan playing, and then maybe like Jill will hop on, or like
If you guys play on PC, I'll play with you anytime.
We've been trying to get Ben on, and
No,
it's
that's horrible.
It's funny playing with Ben. Because like he just takes the fall half the time. Like we're doing that. It was a mission. It was at the Shadow Raid warehouse called Warehouse, or like it was called like Meltdown, where you had to grab nukes
Yeah.
for Vlad. And like we're playing it on like fucking what was it like
Death Wish.
Death Wish or some shit. And we're like Ben, basically we just like left him behind every time. He's like, oh, they're coming. Oh my god, I'm dead. It's like, okay, man. But like, yeah, no, I specialize
It is a
in-
very fun game. It came out a while ago.
Oh, it came
and
out
it's still
2010 or something.
it's
That's
still
2013 actually, I believe. Yeah.
like almost 10 years later.
Mm-hmm.
This game is still one of, in my personal opinion,
I
one of
want
the
to get
best
on
games.
PC and like.
Dude,
start
you
it
know
on
what?
there,
No,
'cause
if
there's
we
so
get it
much
on,
more
if
to
you get it
do.
on PC,
Dude,
dude,
the VR,
buy it on.
VR sucks so bad.
I know, dude, I
played
love
it? It's so
no, it's
fucking
really
bad.
fun because the best part is you can play VR while your other players play PC. You
Yeah.
don't have to play VR with VRs.
Yeah, but the
so I'll play
controls
VR
suck ass,
where other
though.
people will play regular PC, so they'll be all great and crystal clear, and I'll be like, I can't get my gun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The control is fucking.
I love
low.
it. It's so fun.
So
I love it. It's
fucking
such
bad.
Buggy. I had so
I was so
doing
excited because I thought this is going to be one of the best VR experiences ever.
Oh,
'Cause
Payday?
Payday's awesome. I can heist in VR, and I'm sitting there like janky as fuck. I'm like, how do I pick this up? I'm like, this sucks. And then I'm sitting there getting like destroyed with like all the cops shooting at me and shit. And I'm like slowly turning. I'm like, this fucking blows. be like, "Doot, doot, doot, doot."
Do we
Move a little bit. Doot, doot, doot. I'm like, this is fucking the worst control.
I love VR.
The-
I love VR so much.
So you know
I
that
do
like,
too. It's just like
no,
Payday
VR.
was
Honestly, guys,
disappointing.
I think we should start. Like, you really need.
I want to play
telling you,
Phasmophobia.
I'm telling you right now, get an Oculus
want
Quest.
to.
Get an Oculus Quest, and you can get the cheap one because if you just hook it up to your PC, dude, and. First of all, I don't even know what you have in your PC, but I know Ryan can play VR. I know he can play VR. I know I can because I just upgraded my PC to be able to. Dude, I'm telling you, the amount of games we can play together. Oh my! Do you know there's a zombie mode in Pavlov?
yeah,
It's hard as shit. Okay, we get past like the 4th round and we die immediately.
Yeah.
It's so fun though.
I want to play.
It's
I want to
so
play
fun.
Phasmophobia. So
Oh
bad.
my god, I haven't played that yet in
that'd be
VR.
so
I haven't played
funny.
that. I haven't played that far. First of all, my thing is Phasmophobia. I've played everything on the regular PC. It is scary. I love that game. He needs to do more work to it, and he is. He's doing more work. He's updating it slowly, all that, and I respect that because it's. I think it's
What,
like
just
one or
one guy?
it's a couple people, but it's a little development.
I mean, it's not that expensive. Either.
No, it's not. But
Isn't
I'm
it only
saying,
$10
like,
or something?
I've played it all through, so I'm done with the game at the moment. That's why I haven't played. That's why I haven't played VR in it because I've just done everything. But dude, can you imagine all three of us playing a new map, new everything, and us all being in VR, scared as shit?
I love the idea of you have to call out their name. Like, I
Yeah,
love
that's
the
what
inter-
that's, dude.
You
That's
big
awesome.
dummy ghost.
Yeah.
I literally,
Come and
dude,
fuck me.
every day we play that game, I'd be like, you stupid little whore ass bitch, Lucy Lou, like all this crap
Yeah.
and all that, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I'll just be like, Lucy Anathan, and then like, they'll be like,
Forbidden bottle.
hey, and then all of a sudden they'll show up and like, ah, and I'll start running away.
You ever watch Donkey's video on that?
Yes.
Oh my god. He's like, I don't believe in ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts.
He's playing a game about ghosts. He's like, I don't fucking. He's like, you're lying. There's no fucking ghosts. He gets caught in a room. He's like, okay, I believe. Let me out of here. God. What time are we at now?
About an hour.
All right.
All right, I think we should start wrapping this
Yeah,
up.
we can wrap it
Wrap
up.
this
Hey,
shit up.
This is number 11.
I don't know.
Number
is it?
11.
Is it?
I believe, well, because we have 10 on YouTube and 9 on.
Oh, that's right. Did you ever put the 10th one on?
I thought I did.
I don't
Well, anyway,
I know I was having.
hey,
I know I was having problems with the service that you
We
put
use.
on Spotify. Every time I was putting it in, it would tell me no. So
Actually,
Anyway,
I couldn't.
hey,
I can't remember if I figured it out.
we
or
can
if I
wrap this
gave
up later, but this is number 11, I believe. I believe it's number 11. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just put number 12. Like,
Something like
put
that.
like a voiceover
we
text
think
every
it's
time I say a
11, but
number.
put 12. Let's just,
No, it's 11 or 12.
We'll cut
We're
Noah
idiots.
out of the podcast if he's wrong.
I'm the one that's probably going to edit this. Anyway, we love you.
Put in a fart sound.
Yeah, right now. Right
Put
now.
in the fart reverb.
I don't know what that
the
is.
echo
Look it
fart.
up.
It's the fart that
echo
echoes.
fart?
Yeah, it's a fart that echoes like 4
Yeah.
times.
Anyway,
It's great.
hey, we love you. Thanks for watching. You know, always subscribe to let us know you love us as well.
Yeah, love me.
Take a big old likey.
No.
Because
We
I have
love
to
you.
leave here after this, and I'm gonna have to sit here for like an hour.
Noah's not drunk driving. He's.
I'm gonna wait till I'm sober.
He's
of course.
sober driving.
Anyway, we're gonna outro.
He's driving
you guys ready?
sober. Yeah, I'm ready.
Outro, bitches.
Let's sing. it.
Thanks for
Oh, also,
coming
rest in peace,
to
Biz
the
Markie.
podcast.
Shut up, Nick.
Biz.
Rest in
Biz
peace,
Markie.
Biz.
Oh, baby,
It's you. You got what I need.
Thanks
You
for listening
to
to
the
the
podcast.
podcast. We'll
Thanks
see you
for
in
coming
probably
again.
another month.
Hopefully not. Oh, baby, you.
Bye, everybody. Take
You got
care.
what I need. And you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a podcast. Oh, baby, you.